OG is down at the finishing line of the Comrades for tomorrow. OG Molefe, we send love. Mwah, mwah. How is it down there?
Good morning, Neil, and everyone in studio. Listen, you can sort of feel the nervous energy around KZN. I mean, I think I've done the Comrades route about 4 times this week alone, but it was in a car, I must admit. And you can feel the nervous energy. I mean, we were down at the promenade with the Two Oceans champion this morning, and just the people are excited to start for tomorrow. Speaking to some of the novices, of course, they don't know what to expect. I mean, it's 89.885 kilometers that they have to take on tomorrow. It's a daunting task, but it's really getting exciting. You can feel, I mean, we arrived here on Monday just to set up, as Anele alluded to. I mean, the entire SuperSport team are looking forward to bring a world-class production to all our viewers at home.
And of course, I want to ask you, as I've mentioned, we've got 6 staffers who are running, one of which is our good friend Louis Hatton. Is he going to direct you while running?
Listen, we've given Louis the week off because running Comrades on his own is stressful enough. So he's got his feet up. He can't be anywhere near the production because, one, he's going to stress us, and then he's going to start stressing, and he might not finish. So we want him to come back with the medal tomorrow. So we've given Louis the weekend off.
Yeah, these are all the preparations because I can see Kriya saying, what's going on there?
I was very confused as to why we were looking at construction sites, but I'm guessing that's the route that they're taking that they had to build for this particular event.
Yes, well, anybody who's tried to drive down to Durban in recent times, no, in fact, when I went down for the first GTH, I think it took us 17 hours. We took the super-saturday taxi. Would have been quicker if we'd gone in reverse. But OG, yeah, so many preparations. As a runner, it is the pinnacle of many people's careers because they focus on this event as a challenge to you as a human, right?
Absolutely. It's not called the ultimate human challenge for no reason. I mean, you literally go through every sort of emotion you can, especially for the guys at the back. For those guys who's going to run it in under 7 hours, I mean, they're strong. They're really proper athletes. But it's the guys that will be sneaky. Oh, like that guy. He made it with 1 minute, 13 seconds to spare in 2015.
Well done.
So for me, those are the real Comrades runners. It's the guys at the back that really just want to make it to the end and get that medal because you work for about 6 months prior. And I think that's the toughest part about Comrades. It's not really on the day itself where you face so many demons, but the amount of training you have to put in just to make it to the start line makes it all worth it.
OG, I don't think many people know this, but there's a Baylor bus and there's a very popular woman who drives this bus. Her name is Mama Comrades. And if you can no longer run, you get on that bus. Once you're on the bus, you're not allowed to get back onto the running track. Have you met Mama Comrades? Have you made friends with her? Because you may need a lift.
Listen, Anele, she is the sweetest woman and she will convince you to get on the bus. But here's my little tip, especially for the novices. Don't get in on the bus when she requests. Sit on the side of the road, think about it for a couple of minutes. You might just find that second wind of energy because once you get on the bus, your Comrades is over. If you can, walk a little bit and you'll find people along the route that will actually, try and convince you to keep going. And sometimes you do find that second wind and you manage to finish. But once you get on that bus, it's over. And when you're walking, like the saddest thing to look at are the people on the bus who are all wishing that they still it is heartbreaking. So don't do it.
OG Fiso here. Just a quick one. I mean, you've said you've been preparing the whole week with regards to the Comrades. So are you telling people at home that finally there's going to be a world-class production for the Comrades? Champions! You know. That's
Man down.
That's what I meant. World of champions.
How spicy was that?
Oh, no. Comrade, I meant it in a very positive way.
I think Fiso's correct. SuperSport is bringing in something that's never been seen here before. Anele, I'm going to tell you this. We've actually bumped the cheese up a little bit. So we've moved it to 42 cameras for the Comrades tomorrow. So we want to give you every angle from the elites. We got the technology where sometimes, back in the day, you couldn't see them in the dark. This time they'll be fully lit. You'll see every minute from 5:30 till 5:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the evening when the guys finish. We've got you covered from all angles. So all the elites, the likes of Bongumu Samtembu, a 3-time champion, who's looking to get his 4th. And the ladies' race as well. That's going to be the interesting one for me because Gerda Steyn is not here to defend. So the title is up for grabs. And we've got quite a couple of impressive ladies that will be on. And SuperSport will have you covered from minute 1 till that gun goes off at 5 p.m. 5:30 p.m. rather.
OG, okay, quickly now, take your Comrades running shoes off and practice that backswing for golf because I want to talk to you about the FedEx Cup's playoffs. We're down to the Tour Championship. Now, I know you because although you're supposed to be going to bed early, you'd have stayed up to watch Scotty Scheffler. Interesting second round because Scheffler played okay, but there were big movers. John Rahm and Schauffele made a big move last night. So Scotty's still 2 shots clear, but it's tightening up a bit.
Definitely tightening up a bit, Neil. For Scotty Scheffler, of course, as the #1 on the FedEx rankings, he went in at 10 under par already. So the strategy for him was not really to go out and chase, but rather play conservatively and try and maintain that lead that he started with. But guys like Xander Schauffele, I mean, yesterday he put together an incredible round. And that's because he said, you know what, in the first round I put myself under too much pressure. Let me go out and play the way I know how to play. And now he finds himself just 2 back heading into the weekend. And you cannot write that guy out. And I mean, Patrick Cantley, he won it last year. So you know he's got the experience. You know he knows what to do. So for Scotty Scheffler, that although he was #1, the guys are gunning from him. And I think he might have to change that strategy a little bit heading into the weekend.
Yeah, just quickly before you go, I have seldom seen a round like Rory McIlroy's first round. I don't know if you saw it. Triple bogey on the first. It was up and down. I think he only got 4 pars the whole day.
Listen, to start triple bogey and then bogey and then to go in and shoot a 67, it's incredible. And a guy like Rory, I mean, that's the guy who can do it. A multiple major winner. He's won the FedEx Championship himself, I mean, twice already. So once these guys sort of get out of their own way, you know they can play incredible golf. And for him to be there and thereabouts as well, it's going to make it an interesting weekend. But what a card. If you haven't seen it, go look at that first round. I mean, he bombed one out of bounds, the first shot he hit on Thursday. But for him to bounce back to for 67 was incredible.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. OG, we're going to let you go, but not without a round of applause. Thank you so much for being there for us. And we wish you all the best with your coverage. I'm sure, as Anela says, it's going to be superstar stuff. And we wish all our Super Sport staffers running all the best. And don't go to the Mama bus.
No,
Mama Comrades.
But you know what? She's so nice about it because as you're getting on, she counsels you. She's like, are you sure? Are you sure you've got nothing left in your legs? And then for 10 minutes, she'll tell you, don't get on. And it's like, okay, again.